welcome back to another video. This really popped when I saw it. That to me is a monster increase. Again, this book got hot. This book is ready to go higher.
So let's jump right into it.
We are back today with another statue review from Diamond Select Toys. Without further ado, let's get into the review.
What is going on, YouTube? This is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics Collectibles, and welcome back to another video. Today, guys, instead of doing cop or drop, I thought I'd unbox a CGC book that has finally come back. As you guys know, I submitted a bunch of books to CGC. Well, I decided that to send them all, right? I had done a video saying, hey, let me know in the comments, should I send these books in? And I decided to send every last one of them into CGC. But before we get into the unboxing, guys, like always, I'm going to ask you, if you are not a current subscriber of the channel and have been digging some of my content, do me a favor and go ahead and click that subscribe button. You will not regret it. I want you to smash that like button too, because it does help the algorithm out. And of course, turn on notifications because it lets you guys know when I post new videos. So like I said, we're going to skip cop or drop for the week because, like I've been saying on these videos, it's getting harder and harder to find books out there right now that I want to drop. So there's not too many things out there that I'd be selling right now because of the way that the market is. Everything is pulling in. And of course, there's a lot of books out there that I still want to buy. So with that said, we're going to skip cop or drop for this week, and we're going to unbox this bad boy. You guys know what this one is. It is the return of Dr. Doom. So I had a bunch of books that I sent to CGC. This was the only walkthrough, and it maybe took them about 2 weeks to finally get it back to me. Not too bad. I still have books that are coming in under the Express tier. They should be here next week. And then I have books in the standard tier that they haven't even graded yet, but are scheduled for grading. So with that said, we're going to unbox this thing. So to refresh everybody's memory, I had bought this book from A1 Comics Raw, which a lot of people thought that maybe I was nuts for spending that much money on a Raw book. But like I said, without risk, there is no reward. So again, another book I wanted to add another copy to the collection. This is one of the 10 most expensive Silver Age comics of all time. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I will drop a link at the end of this one. But with that said, I had graded this book at a 2.5. That's what A1 had graded it as well. So I finally decided, you know what, let's send this bad boy to CGC and see what they think about it. As far as I inspected, I did not see any type of restoration or anything like that. I didn't see anything wrong with the book outside of having, you know, some date stamps, which I do not care about. I actually love them. It tells me a lot about the history of this particular book. It has a little bit of writing on the book as well, which I knew about, but that is it. So we're going to open this bad boy like we always do here. I actually don't prefer opening these one books, right? There's one book in here. Everything else is like, when you get back from CGC, if you submit a ton of stuff, those things are insane to open. So this one is not too bad. I'm going to try not to spoil the grade here. All right. So, being that it's one book, it is wrapped very well. No issue. Shouldn't be any issue with breaking up slabs, hopefully. So, I remember the last time I submitted my Dr. Doom book, it came back with a cracked case. That was a long time ago. But regardless, this one looks to be okay, I hope. So, I had asked for those special Marvel labels. Hopefully, I got them. You guys ready to see this bad boy? Alright, so I graded this book at a 2.5. I said it's possibly that it could come back a 2.0, possibly, if we got lucky, a 3.0, but I thought the 2.5 was right on the money where they had graded it, and that's why I bought the thing. I spent a total of $7,700 on this book. It was a combo deal with another book, so roughly around that. I believe the last sale for 2.5 was around $8,100, so I came in under the last sale, if my memory serves me, but let's see what this bad boy came back as. It came back as a 3.0. So this was a score, right? I don't have the value of a 3.0 on me at this moment, but I will get it to you in the comments. If somebody asks me, I will look it up after this video is posted. So again, we did a great job. Look at that Dr. Doom label. Just freaking awesome. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, it came back with off-white to white pages, which is great. The other thing about this book with there is some Marvel chipping. I got to check out the notes because they don't put the notes on the book anymore, but I didn't see anything that would you know, outside of the stamps and the writing that should have appeared on the label itself. So I'll go through back and check out the notes. But other than that, this book looks absolutely fantastic. The only thing that gets me with CGC, and if you can notice on this book a little bit, is the label itself. You see that 3.0, how it's not actually centered on the white portion of it. That drives me nuts. It happens when I submit books sometimes, not all the time, but whoever puts these labels in, they really have to be careful about, you know, centering that label when they're printing the grade, because it does, you know, make the book present nicer. But other than that, we did really well on this one. Totally worth it picking this book up. Glad I did. Glad I got it graded, and glad I got that new Doctor Doom label. I'll show you guys the back. Nothing really to speak home about. Really nice looking copy. But that's it. Stay tuned. Like I said, I have, I think, 3 or 4 books coming next week that are going to return from the Express tier. I think it's a Daredevil 1 and a few other books that were, you know, over the $1,000 limit for the standard tier. So I can't wait to get those bad boys back. I will do a video, and of course, we'll take a look at the grades together. One other thing, guys, if you haven't checked out my website, mightycollects.com, do yourself a favor, go ahead and check it out. There is some great books for sale and some other stuff as well if you guys are interested. With that said, this is Lawrence over at Mighty Comics Collectibles saying thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.